Blackbeard is one of the many pirate characters from One Piece that have grown to be very fearsome, but at the same time, not much is known about his past and how he was able to get 2 Devil Fruit ability in Marineford and how he is a living anomaly in the One Piece verse, let alone the mysteries surrounding his characters for the entirety of the One Piece show. So in this video, we will be exploring mostly everything we know about Blackbeard so far. If you're a One Piece fan, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any new content from the channel. Blackbeard was originally appeared as a Whitebeard pirate and was also recruited into the crew when he was 12 years old by Whitebeard, when he was in his prime. Blackbeard was also stated to never have slept once in his life, as stated from Buggy, by the time that the Roger pirates and the Whitebeard pirates clashed. Later on, from joining the Whitebeard pirates, he came to damage Shanks and gave him a permanent scar on his left eye, with 3 slash marks, meaning he faced off against a Yonko during his time in the Whitebeard pirates. Even though his past was a mystery, his goal however was not, as he joined the Whitebeard pirates in the search of the Yami Yami no Mi, a dark fruit that has the capabilities of stopping another person's fruit power, whilst also controlling the darkness within. Due to this, Blackbeard kept searching for the fruit, and later on, the cook in the crew found this devil fruit. This led to Blackbeard seeing this and let his plan in motion by killing the cook and leaving the crew, taking the fruit with him. This caused a rage in Ace, and that led him to go after Blackbeard and kill him in honor of their fallen cook. Whitebeard was mostly against this, but finally let him go as he could not bear of losing their family member to a traitor. If this wasn't already clear, Blackbeard was a true pirate in his heart, and what he did would lead to unexpected miracles on his journey. The next time we see him is when he meets Luffy in Mocktown and proceeds to disrespect Luffy in every way, saying that he did not believe Luffy had a bounty of 30 million, in response to him saying that the pie was bad. And it was kind of a shock knowing that Luffy loves food so much, so him hating on pie is downright crazy. But back to Blackbeard, and Blackbeard also believes in dreams as well, and proceeded to give us one of the most mysterious moments and also the best moment as well in the whole of One Piece, which is pretty bizarre of Blackbeard, which shows that Luffy and Blackbeard's views intertwine. After this failed meeting, Blackbeard went on around creating his crew that consisted of Jesus Burgess, Van Olga, Lafitte and Doc Q, which looked like a basic crew at the time, but were the strongest pirates present on the island. They then went off to sail after the Straw Hats to claim Luffy, Zoro and Robin's bounties, but their ship got destroyed by the vortex and they ended up sinking, but that's not the end of them, as later on Luffy notices the VV card that Ace gave to him was slowly deteriorating and realizes that Ace is in potential danger, but ignores this and trusts in Ace's capabilities. This deterioration was caused by none other than Blackbeard himself, when he and his crew was going up against Five-Fist Ace, as Ace himself sought vengeance and wanted to finish Teach and gain that upper hand against Teach, but when later on Blackbeard was able to gain the upper hand and be able to defeat him from the use of his fruit, the Yami Yami no Mi, which gave him the upper ledge and caused the downfall of Ace in the battle. This event caused Marineford. After giving up Ace to the Marines, Blackbeard was given the role of one of the 7 warlords of the sea, which gave him marine protection and coexistence with them, which was part of Blackbeard's plan. And due to him becoming a Shichibukai, he decided to pay a visit to Impel Down, where he travelled all the way down to level 6, where he went on to recruit members for his crew, which caused the Blackbeard pirates to become insanely stronger than before, and this caused for the title to be stripped of him, and caused Magellan, the Warden, and the use of the Venom no Mi to be able to fight against Teach, which ended in the Warden's loss, as the Warden had the upper hand, but then got off screen due to the same reason of Ace's loss, the Yami Yami no Mi. This caused a huge panic in the Marines, as some of the world's dangerous pirates have escaped, as well as an impending war with the Whitebeard pirates was soon to come, and this caused Sengoku to ignore the Impel Down problem and focus on the Whitebeard pirates that were coming to attack. During the war, Teach and his crew came to war to fight against Whitebeard pirates, and his plan was to ultimately steal the Goro Goro no Mi from Whitebeard, which Whitebeard had to be killed in order to obtain the world-breaking fruit. But first, he let the Marine Admirals do heavy damage against him, till he went up against Whitebeard and sprayed him with multiple bullets and caused him to die standing up from those death-dealing injuries inflicted upon him by the Blackbeard crew. After the death of Whitebeard, Blackbeard did something that no one thought of doing, and that was the moment where the One Piece community was going crazy, as Blackbeard was able to be the first person to obtain 2 devil fruits. And this was one of the most monumental moments in One Piece, as Blackbeard is the first ever recorded person of obtaining 2 devil fruits, which make him already a big threat with his past achievements of escaping Impel Down and freeing the level 6 soldiers who are a threat to the Marines. So Blackbeard is already a menace in the verse, and also a so-called genius, if you think about it, as he was able to obtain 2 devil fruits in one body. After the events of Marineford, there was also another war called the Grudge War, or formerly known as the Payback War, and in this war, the Whitebeard pirates that survived in Marineford went up against Blackbeard, trying to get their revenge on Teach for destroying their family. Marco, the 1st Division captain, was the one to lead the charge and go toe-to-toe against Blackbeard, but it ended in a huge loss for the Whitebeards, and Marco also stated that he is now inferior to Teach, meaning that he has gained a whole new level of strength that far surpasses Marco, and this is another reason why Blackbeard is such a dangerous villain, as he was a very intelligent villain in both IQ and battle IQ, as he was able to fend off against Marco and beat Magellan and Ace, as well as being able to get 2 devil fruit abilities in one body, which truly shows how much of a threat this man became. Before we move on with Blackbeard's story, let's first list his notable abilities, and let's first start off with his devil fruit powers, the Yami Yami no Mi, and this fruit, like I said before, has the powers to be able to control the darkness around, as well as being able to create mini weak gravity based attacks, as well as able to nullify the ability of another devil fruit user, making this fruit a top tier devil fruit in the verse. This fruit is also a Logia type fruit, so it makes Blackbeard already invincible, but aside from that, the Yami Yami no Mi is a dangerous fruit to go up against. His next devil fruit ability is the Gura Gura no Mi. He got this fruit from Whitebeard, the former use of the Gura Gura no Mi, and this fruit is a fruit that can be able to destroy the One Piece world, which is a feat that can be accomplished by none, so him having this fruit really does make him overpowered. The abilities of this fruit can cause earthquakes and cracks in the air, as well as its shockwaves that internally damage a person, making this fruit another top tier devil fruit in the One Piece world, and a dangerous one as well, making Teach one of the strongest in the verse with his intellect and power. Now we have gone over with Teach's capabilities and abilities, let's now move on to what he was doing now in the timeskip. And the next time we see him on the move is when he goes against Moria, and now during Moria's attack, Shiryu came and intercepted Moria and stated that they have killed his right hand man, Absalom. And now Shiryu is the devil fruit use of the Clear Clear no Mi, which is a fruit that can make the use invisible and clear, so they cannot be seen by the human eye. And so Moria got defeated by the Blackbeard pirates, and this caused him to flee, which this shows that how powerful Blackbeard's crew has become now without the need of Blackbeard interfering, and shows how smart he is in handpicking the right pirates in his crew. Later on in the series, Blackbeard is now after Boa Hancock and now desires her devil fruit powers. The Kuja pirates at the time were going against the Marines, and due to the abolishment of the 7 warlords, now the Marines cannot trust the pirates, as they will always be pirates. Due to this conflict between the Kuja pirates and Marines, the Blackbeard crew was able to third party the conflict and finally be able to go and get Hancock. But Hancock was able to get few of his crew members petrified before he finally caught her. Due to this, the Dark King Rayleigh had to intervene in the situation and would have fought against Blackbeard if necessary, but Rayleigh himself stated that he probably would have lost against Teach, showing how much more powerful Blackbeard is now during the time skip, from the last time he demonstrated his powers in Marineford to now him showing how much his destructive capabilities have increased in power. After realizing it was pointless to take Hancock's power, he went after the other devil fruits and that he desired, and that was the OP no Mi from Trafalgar Law of the Heart Pirates, and sought after his devil fruit on Winner's Island, where he went against Law. At first, the tide of the war was in Blackbeard's favour, but then eventually unexpected occurred when Law's crewmates were able to fight against the Blackbeard's crew and his members with using water techniques to repel against them, as they all shown to have possessed devil fruit powers, and so they got weak when fighting against the Heart Pirates. But not for long, as Blackbeard turned the tides and off-screen Law and also calls for a complete eradication of the heart pirates, showing how fearsome Teach can be. In conclusion, Blackbeard is a cunning and smart character, and how he will continue as the story unfolds. If you guys like One Piece content, please leave a comment and like, as well as a subscribe for future content. I'll see you guys soon.
Peace.